Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, I thought I would do a get ready with me because I've amassed a whole bunch of new products I have been recently trying. When I mean recently, I meant within the last month, and I wanted to just kind of give you guys my first impressions, my quick review, and also test out the products in front of the camera for you guys. Let's get started. So today we're gonna do everything from skincare all the way to makeup, and you're gonna watch me transform. So I'm gonna start with the Fenty Skin Fat Water. Honestly, I've tried this for the past 2 weeks now, and I do quite like it. I feel like it's very suitable for the Singapore humid weather or people with oily combination skin. The texture of this is kind of like a toner and serum 2-in-1 kind of thing. So I feel like the entire Fenty Skin range with 3 products now, they are more like multitasking. So each product kind of has more than one purpose and one use. And you can see it's already absorbed. It's a bit sticky, but it's not anything too crazy. Keeps my skin feeling quite hydrated as well. This is not a new product and I've been using it for months now, but I just thought I would include it in because it's an oil and serum kind of infusion. You don't actually need a lot. So I do really like this. The scent is super nice. It's also very hydrating on the skin. And if you are super oily, I think this one can kind of replace all of the serums and all of the essences that you use. So you just have to cleanse, tone, one product, moisturizer, sunscreen, and that's it. For people with oily skin, I would recommend you to shake it up and make sure all of the oil is kind of like combined. If not, you'll be getting the top part oil is going to be at the top and you're going to be getting more oil than serum. So this next product is not new, but it's new to me. It's the Prairie Fusion Eclair. It has small little pearls and I got the sample size of it, so I'm going to try it. Very lightweight. It gives my skin a very nice glow. And then now time for eyes. I have been using the Clarins Eye Lift Serum. So this one comes in a gold bottle like this, and I really love the packaging. The pump is also really good. I can kind of like use like 1/3 of a pump. You know how some pumps, right? Once you press, it just like you can only go 0 or 1. You can't go in between. Product wise, I've been using it for like 3 weeks now, and I honestly don't see a lot of lifting effect. Texture wise, it's hydrating. Ta-da! I was so excited when I saw that Glow Recipes coming to Singapore. I've been eyeing on this as well as the AHA mask for the longest time. This is the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. First up, Glow Recipe has the nicest aesthetic. It's super cute, and all of their products, especially in the Watermelon Glow range, it smells like watermelons. If you're looking for a gel moisturizer with a really nice scent, I think this is not bad. But for this hydrator moisturizer kind of thing, I feel like it's extremely lightweight. My skin is very dry. It's not enough for me at all, so I do need to go in with a second moisturizer whenever I use it. Personally for me, I would say if you have dry sensitive skin, stay away from this because it's not gonna be hydrating enough and the fragrance is pretty strong. So yeah. So my second moisturizer, I'm going in with the Fenty Skin. This one is called Hydra Vizor. So this is moisturizer and SPF 30 sunscreen 2-in-1. I love the packaging of it. Like, it's super sleek. I do like the Fenty Skin Hydra Vizor. I feel like it is a really good 2-in-1 kind of product, but unfortunately SPF 30 is a little bit too low for me. So I usually still go in with a sunscreen, which I'm going to be trying for the first time today from this brand called Ali. So this one, I chose the Extra UV Gel that has SPF 50 PA4+, and this one is a Super Friction by Kanebo. It has quite a sunblock-ish smell. It has a very cooling sensation, so there could be presence of alcohol inside. I'm not too sure, but I'll let you guys know once I research more about it. So I'm going in with 1 layer, just not too much because my sunscreen also has SPF. I like it. It's actually really soft and velvet to the touch. It's not sticky, but it does have a little bit of residue, so let's see how well it settles in. Alright, time for makeup. Usually nowadays I like to kind of set my face with powder before I go in with makeup because I have to go out later and I have to wear a mask, and that is a tip to make your makeup last a lot longer. And I'm gonna leave a video of a makeup tutorial that I did especially for a super waterproof, smudge proof makeup makeup for mask wearers over here. These days, I have been loving the Givenchy Prism Lipper. This one is a 4-colored loose powder over here that kind of claims to color correct and just give you a more even complexion when it comes to your skin tone. Honestly, the color correction part is quite minimal, but I do like how fine the powder is and how it brightened up my skin a little bit. So I usually go in with this on the first step. There are like 4 different colors. We have purple, blue, green, and a light lavender color. And the best thing about this powder is because it's so fine, it doesn't make your skin extremely matte. So this is what I like to use as my first step rather than a heavy duty matte powder. And now foundation. So I have 3 foundations that I have been trying. The 2 Laneige Neo Cushions. This is the glow one. I have the matte one, which is a pastel green. But I've already done a whole video about wear testing it, just showing you guys how it lasts throughout the day. So I'm not gonna be doing any for this video. I'm gonna be talking about the Shu Uemura Unlimited Glow Foundation together with the Petal 55 sponge. So I've used this for about maybe 5 times now, and I don't know, like I feel like the application method is a little bit too light for me, so it's really good for people who really like a very natural coverage. I love this sponge. It just applies the foundation so evenly and it covers a very big area of my face, so I'm just able to do it really fast. It does soak up a lot of product, so you gotta be mindful that you're gonna be ending up using 2 pumps instead of the usual 1 pump for your entire face. So this is 1 layer of the Unlimited Glow Foundation. It is actually really nice for that very no makeup kind of look. And if you want a very natural, nicely covering your redness, a little bit of your blemishes and your imperfections, this is a really good foundation to try. But for me, I prefer something heavier. Actually, I take my words back. I like it. The sponge is the MVP. I've got a new concealer that I've been trying out. This is the Dior Forever Skin Corrector, and I'm in the shade 1.5N. This one is similar to Tarte Shape Tape, which is what I like, and this one is a lot more luxurious in terms of packaging, the weight, the feel. It covers redness very well, blemishes. It's a medium to a full. It's also pretty long lasting as well. So I can't go without powdering my face these days because, you know, wearing the mask and all, you really do want to set your makeup with powder because it's gonna transfer like crazy on your face mask if you're going out. But of course, if you're staying at home, you know, you don't actually have to powder. Of course, do your own thing. This one is the Velvet Veil Perfecting Powder by Dark Cosmetics. I really like the puff. It's super soft. The powder is also really fine, and they come in a whole range of colors. This one is in fair medium. The coverage is not much. It makes my skin really porous and stuff, but in terms of long lastingness, I feel like this one is not extremely long lasting, so it's great for people who don't want that overly matte kind of finish. Your own natural oils will start to pick through about like 2 hours in, and it just kind of blends in together with the powder in a very nice soft manner rather than cakey or oily. So yeah, I do like it, but I can see people who don't like a bit dewy natural kind of look. You would definitely have to touch up a few more times with this. I'm not trying anything new for brows these days, so I'm just going in with my XL Cosmetics. First, starting with the powder side, just fill in the brows. And also going in with my Kate 3D Eyebrow Gel to just lighten up the brows a little bit, especially at the front. For contour, I don't have anything new for you guys. I'm just going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I'm just taking my Fenty brush and contouring my nose. I'm gonna contour the rest of my face and I'll be back. And I'm back! So I'm nicely contoured right now. Let's move in with eyeshadow. So I have this with me from Vizor from the Face Shop. It is the palette eye color bag. It's so beautiful. When I think of eyeshadow palettes, I never really think of this brand, but they do actually have really interesting and quite good quality products. There it is. This is the eyeshadow palette that I chose for myself. I really wanted something that had colors that I don't already own. So you guys already know that I'm always using the very Korean style like pink colors, coral colors and stuff. So I wanted something that was like yellow, that had this kind of hot pink, and the glitters look so beautiful. Let's get started. So the outfit I'm going to be wearing today is black, which makes things very easy for me because black goes pretty pretty much well with everything. I'm gonna start by contouring my crease with this color. Let's see the quality of the shadow. Ooh, it's very soft. It's very pigmented as well, and you don't get a lot of fallouts, which is great. Applying a little bit of that underneath as well to balance everything out. Maybe I should kind of prime my lids a little bit and do somewhat like a mini cut crease. Taking my concealer again, set it with powder. I'm gonna try the glitters first. Let's try this one with my fingers. Oh my gosh! It's shimmery. Can you guys see? This is the shade I'm going in with. And now let's try to go in with this shade over here, mixing with this. My verdict, I like this palette a lot. I feel like the colors are very vibrant, very nice, very flattering, and at the same time, they're not like other eyeshadow palettes that I own, so I do like it. And especially that glitter shade, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna do eyeliner and I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, so for blush, very quickly, I have these ones from NARS. They have this new color called Orgasm X. So I was thinking, do you think it suits the eyes? So we also have the shade Behave, which I was super intrigued because it looks so beautifully matte. I feel like it's gonna be a great layering piece. I also chose this one called Aroused. Probably not for today, but it has a dark pink color. This shade called Tempted. So Tempted has some sort of a glitter inside compared to Behave. So I think today I'm gonna do Behave and I'm gonna do Orgasm X. I'm first gonna start with Behave. Beautiful! I thought it would be very nude, like no color kind of color, but it's really nice. I would imagine this to look really nice on all skin tones. Even if you're a tan, like you can pile it on and it will look very natural like that. I seem to really like all of the new products lately. I feel like the brands these days are really upping their game. Okay, I'm just gonna dust a tiny little bit on my nose. And now just a touch of Orgasm X. So this one has slight shimmer to it. And the color is very pigmented, just like a tiny little bit. So I'm popping it on areas where I want to highlight. It's very shimmery actually. I generally like to use my blushes matte and then go in with highlighter on areas that I want, rather than have my highlight and blush mixed together in one. Last but not least, it's the lipstick. I'm gonna use Fenty's Goji Gang. This is the Slip Shine. It's also a new product from Fenty Beauty. This one is kind of like a lipstick lip balm 2-in-1 color. Or I will go in with Tang Thang. Maybe this. Tang Thang is a little bit more orangey. I think this color suits. Let's try mixing it with Goji Gang a little bit. It's nice when it's mixed together. I'm gonna go get change and I'll be back. Alright guys, and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this get ready with me and found out a little bit more about the latest products. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my videos so far, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!